We've been wondering, obviously with the major coming in, which teams are going early, which teams have been going to Sweden ahead of time to get the grind on. We've been seeing a bunch of different teams actually playing against each other and getting some experience boot camping, as we refer to it. The premises of getting to the location early to help with jet lag, get practice in against international competition, kind of adjust to the whole situation. So today's video, we're going to talk about who's been boot camping and some of the content that's been around. I talked about this in a video a couple days ago about what is missing most from Rocket League esports, and it is just simply B-roll content. Content produced about the people live, knowing their personalities, what's going on. And luckily for us, a lot of this has actually come out, mostly from a few teams in particular. If you guys do not know, there's a handful or two of teams that are boot camping in full capacity. Dignitas is in Sweden already. G2 is there. Envy is there. Sandrock Gaming is not, but they are scrimming locally. You do have Renegades, Ground Zero. I think Ground Zero was actually the first one. So both OCE teams. Dignitas been going hard. Furia is there. There's been a lot of really excited stuff. So most of the teams are actually going to land on December 3rd in a couple days here. Depending on when this video comes out, it may be today. But most of the teams will be landing on December 3rd. But for the teams that have gone early, they've provided us some content that I think would be fun to go through. So with that said, let's transition to the other screen and take a peek. I will say, before we get into all those, the first thing that we did see, and it was announced right before we started doing this, Gibbs has announced that he will not be in attendance at the LAN. That's another one who bites the dust. Unfortunately, no Gibbs, no Corelli, and my assumption is no Leaf. Due to the We Play Invitational that I went and did, I know Leaf had the opportunity to go and host that, but didn't due to COVID situations and lockdown and stuff with Canada. So I assume Leaf will also not be at the major. But as of right now, two confirmed, both Corelli and Gibbs, which is pretty big sad. So unfortunate there. But I can tell you guys from my previous experience when I was part of the RLCS, 100 out of 100 times I got sick at RLCS was because of Gibbs. He would bring the sickness from his young kids at daycare and then pass it to the rest of us. Smart play by Gibbs. Also, kids, tiny little infection units, you know? What can you do? So, again, Gibbs not going to be attending. Big loss. Really sucks. Hopefully the team, obviously, I'm sure he'll be behind the scenes helping out, talking about scenarios, all that kind of stuff. So, big unfortunate. But a majority of the casters should be there in person for the event. If you guys didn't see the schedule, I showed some previews of what the event may look like for the stage. Make sure you guys go check that out and hit subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. So, with that said, let's take a peek at some of the bootcamp stuff. The first one comes from Ground Zero. This is Amphis. They're actually boot camping at Ninja in Pajamas. He was on stream the other day and showcased some of the venue that they're boot camping in.
And then flip it. Oh my god, it worked. Okay, we're outside. Ninja in Pajamas. We did the code and we come in. Okay. So left here, we have like the private conference room. We're not allowed in. It's locked, guys, because we're not that cool.
True.
Oh wait, it's not locked. Let's not go in, guys. So this.
It's locked. We're not allowed in. Checks anyway. Typical OC people getting into trouble.
Boy place. Big TVs. We got, I don't know, a trophy. And we got another trophy, guys.
How do you know you're new to esports?
Got another trophy.
Okay. No beer. All children not allowed to drink. No beer.
We got a massive hallway.
This is a PG game.
There's a toilet.
It's a pretty big venue, though.
Toilet hall. Here. Oh my god, let's make a coffee on stream. You got a mug. You got a mug. Okay, chat, what should we get? Yeah, okay, thought so. Let's get a hot chocolate. Oh my god.
Let's make a coffee. Gets hot chocolate. Honestly, the right play. Honestly, the right play. I would also go with hot chocolate.
We can take whatever we want somehow.
Hot chocolate is quite a vibe to I'm just saying, if you wanna feel warm on stage, hot chocolate. Fun fact: when I used to compete, every time I would make sure that I had like a warm something for my hands rather than like hand warmers and stuff. I'd always have a warm drink. It's perfect.
What else?
I'm a big fan of tea. Some like ginger peach tea, some oolong tea or something. Sign me up.
We got another viewing
ginger peach, blueberry lemon.
This one's a bit more posh.
That's what I used to drink at E-League.
A bit more posh. We got the CS skins. I think that's CS, guys. I'm not a gamer, so I'm not sure. And then we're gonna walk.
Not a gamer. Okay, literally in Sweden to compete professionally for gaming. God damn it, Amphis. Oh man.
Okay. So we're at the end of the hall. So I'm going down here.
That's the cool thing about
That's
facilities, that
storage
they do get trophies, because
logo.
nobody in
So I'm going down here because I'm pretty sure
nobody
the best
in
trophy is down at the bottom. So we start
nobody
with
in
this one.
RLCS gets the trophy.
I know champions
They keep it,
2019.
but they do hand out
Pretty good.
medals and stuff now.
And we got DreamHack Masters in Malmo. These
Pretty
are all,
cool
like,
facility, man.
public computers.
It is crazy, and this is
This one
I
is
personally think
Dota
this is
2
how
minor championship.
this is how I think that facilities should be done. So when teams want to do team houses, which I don't like, I really am against team houses because of what it does for mental and stuff. But team facilities, I think, are awesome, and you're seeing a lot of OG organizations kind of switch over to that. EG did the same thing in Seattle and all that kind of stuff. So I'm a huge fan of team offices, team facilities, but not team houses.
So now we go back. Hey, John.
So Amphis did this on stream. If you guys don't know, Amphis RL, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Amphis RL _ Amphis RL, something like that. So pretty cool stuff from Ground Zero to give us some insight of what they're up to. Dignitas as well. If you guys do not follow the Dignitas RL Twitter, they have been doing a bunch of content, like making what looks like their first album cover for when they go platinum. The tallest team for sure. They also ironically were like, yo, who's the tallest? Guys, it was in the first picture you put out. Like, why are we debating about this? It's right here. Like, we already knew. Oh, good times. Either way, they've been going pretty hard on the content, just goofing around, having fun. Scrub continues to be built different and ate a food display. Probably not the greatest diet for land, but you know, if he pops off, we know why. It's because he ate fake bread or really stale bread. I don't know which yet. Bootcamp looks pretty dope. Dignitas, one of the major ones that has been obviously going crazy there. Obviously, we already knew this about who is the tallest because, again, that's just how height works. He's closer to the camera, so he looks taller. Come on, guys. Apparently, they did like a planking competition. If you guys don't know what planking is, you're about to find out. I assume Jack won, I think. I think Jack won. So they're going to plank on the ground and see who wins. Let's skip ahead. Jack wins. Okay. Nailed it. More goofy stuff. Trying to do push-ups. Decent form. Keep your elbows in. Also, I don't know where they're at, but it actually looks like a really cool venue. I have no idea where they're at, but it looks like a really cool venue. Okay. So this is something. They asked people who would win in a 100-meter or 60-meter sprint. Got a bone to pick with Dignitas. I'm just going to let it speak for itself.
Roughly 60 meters sprint. It's a big event for the Rocket League team. In 3, 2, 1, go! And Yoris takes the win. It's a...
You know those warm-ups when you like roll your shoulders and you go limp with your arms, so you like smack yourself in the chest? You know, where you go like this and then it like smacks you? That's how they run. Or they like look like they're waddling penguins when they run, you know? Like abnormal type. Yeah, they've been watching too much Attack on Titan or something, man. Definitely not a bunch of gamers. What? How did he win? I get he's tall. I heard excuses that they said it was cold. It was like 20 degrees Fahrenheit out. It's not that bad. I'm also from a cold area, so maybe that's it, but I don't know. They then also did a table tennis tournament, and I'm not about to put Scrub completely on blast, but wow. To put it in perspective, every single serve that came to Scrub, he spiked back into his half of the side, so he conceded a point I know they don't need a coach for Rocket League, but Scrub definitely needs a coach for table tennis, or ping pong as we call it. I will say, anytime we did events with Marky, anytime we did stuff with Marky Duda, we always had a soccer ball. Even at like Gnarly and stuff, we pretty much played football the entire time. Them memeing about how tall he is. Reddit detective, that's all blurry. They gave him that like crazy bone surgery where they break your shins and then expand a little bit so you can grow a couple inches. Yeah, they did that like 6 times. And poor guy. Seems legit. They just keep making him taller. Oh, it's pretty good. What else we got?
I had the big table tennis event.
Yeah.
Scrub, how are you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie, normally I'm a very confident person, but
Yeah?
I'm against Jack, who's a former semi-pro table tennis, or tennis player I should say.
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling too confident, but maybe I'll be able to get a couple rounds.
No, I believe in you, man.
You believe in me, right?
Yeah,
I believe
in
it.
you to see you in the third place match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
great. All right, see you guys soon.
See you later.
It was bad. It was really bad. Not ideal. them playing keep up. All right, so Dignitas obviously been doing a bunch of different stuff. It seems like the boys are vibing, good spirits, which is what you want. It's the whole point, I think, is building that chemistry and that in-person stuff, especially if you've never met before. So glad to see the Dignitas team is having a good time. Sandrock Gaming, obviously the MENA representation. They are not in Sweden. They are in, I think, still local to where they are, but they are boot camping. So the boys are practicing locally and getting some games in. So glad to see that they are scrimming, practicing, trying to get matches. They are in KSA. Okay. So they are in KSA region still. So things are going with them. So Sandrock, although they may not be at the Sweden area to, like, I think there's a 1 or 2 hour time zone. I think. I forget what it is, chat. You guys may know. But their adjustment to jet lag and stuff like that won't be too bad. Ultimately, looking at their scenario, I think the biggest thing for them is being in person together and getting to play and stuff. Do you know who is who? I do not. I do not off the top of my head. I could guess, but that's just not okay. I will look forward to seeing them on stage. Guys smiling is TRK. So this is TRK. Ahmad, TRK, Senzo. Ahmad, TRK, Senzo. Senzo, TRK, Ahmad. So they are getting ready for Sweden. The next one that we have to talk about is CJ. If you guys don't know, CJ is one of the most goofy, outgoing people at LANs. I remember the first time I met CJ at a LAN. The first time I met CJ at a LAN was season 4? 5? I met CJ once. And we were in the line for a Shake Shack. So I think it was season 4. I don't remember. Maybe it was season 6. It was 4. I think it was 4. I think it was season 4 at DC. And we were sitting in line for Shake Shack, and CJ immediately comes up with Yummy and starts talking about how I've been basically criticizing OCE gameplay, to which I double down and he goes, yeah, you're right. And ever since then, CJ and I have gotten along. So CJ is a goofball. He goes out of his way. He's very charismatic, gets along with everybody. He's a great dude. He has similar vibes to like Findable Carpet in that regard. So CJ, without a doubt, anytime, cameras busted out, making content, having a good time. So there's been a bunch of content primarily from CJ and stuff and the rest of the team. CJ continues to rock the same shorts combo. Commend him on that. Meets up with Fever. So you got CJ, Kami, and Fever. Fever first attendance. Their new coach, LBP, I think it is. LBP, yep. Flew 30 plus hours with the game to take notes on our idol, Amphis. So apparently Amphis was streaming. Again, boys are a bunch of memers. So the first thing that they did, which is cool, is they're boot camping at the same venue as Envy, G2, and Furia. So they're showcasing the venue that they're at. This is like a gaming LAN center. I think it starts with an I. Inferno, maybe? Is that it? It's pretty popular in Sweden, I guess. It's massive.
Little Xbox, little console gaming section. Studio where they, you know, film stuff. We'll look at that in a minute. Some more gaming setups. This is the room you want to be in. I'll enter the secret passcode.
This place is huge.
Here we are. This is a setup you want to be in over here. Have a look at this. Absolutely everything's happening. Nice little private room. We come down here.
It's such a sick venue. It really is.
This is a stage setup if they want to have a tournament.
Electric bill go brr, dude.
So
Can you imagine what it costs to run those plays?
It's pretty nice.
The fiber lines coming in.
And then
Oh man.
we've got some other, you know, weaker teams that are practicing down here. We might take a little sneak peek into this team. Let me know if you know who these guys are. That guy might have won a few world championships. There's missed. So this is sort of the setup here. And
It's pretty sick.
It's massive. There's everything coming through here.
Just
more
so
setups,
big,
setups,
dude.
setups and the works. Red Bull Sphere. I think G2 will be somewhere out there. But yeah, it's all happening. So
Pretty crazy.
yeah, thanks guys. Hopefully you enjoyed a little tour of the little gaming place. Love a little setup. Thank you.
Wish I knew what the name of it was. I know because a lot was talking about it too in some of the replies. I just forget the name of it. They get food, and then they also did.
Got an exclusive G2 a boot
Well, I mean,
tour.
CJ
We've just got him. We're going to ask him a few questions. Let's do it. Let's get in here. Secret little private room.
Ooh, fancy from
Proper
G2.
setup.
Well done, Ocelot. Well done.
Here we got the boys here. Exclusive G2 Bootcamp setup. This is going on Twitter. I'm going to do an exclusive of all the teams. Jarzo, talk to me. Just got in. How you feeling? How's the boot? How's the jet lag?
It's not too bad. I actually fell asleep like 1 a.m. last night.
That's what we like to see.
Spent 13 hours in Paris.
Can we get a little sneak peek of your
It's a long time in
streams
Paris.
for today?
Sandrock Gaming is not there now. They're still in KSA.
Okay, there we go. No
Most of the
idea
teams
what
will
I'm
arrive
feeling.
on the
Reed,
3rd.
How you feeling? A little bit of
Is
trouble.
Sathu not going to be there? I
PCR
guess
test
not.
troubles, but you
I'm
finally
surprised
made it.
he's not.
Made it feeling blessed.
Feeling blessed.
Yeah.
Chicago
Feeling
looks
like you're
tired.
gonna pop off today. Is this a bit of a
Nah, it's a de-rusting day.
D-Rust day?
De-rust day.
This kid is the wizard over here, Drees. Talk to me. How you feeling?
I'm excited for my first land.
First land set up. No crowd though, so that'll help. That'll help.
I think I'll do fine.
Ready to pop off.
ACC.
Jane App's the experienced striker. Quoted
I have no
the
idea
best
what this is.
striker in the world.
Yeah.
How you feeling for this land? Everyone.
I'm tired right now, but
There you go.
de-rusted also.
Jane App's feeling shit. Well, there you have
I don't
it.
think that's it.
G2 absolutely ready to send it on their boot camp. We're gonna sweep them in scrims later today. So
Super, this is scrimmage, but you get swept out of the tournament, so have fun, buddy.
yeah, whatever. That's all, folks.
So G2's there as well. And then I think the last one, yeah. Bowing down to the Prince. Furia showed up and got to meet King Card and the boys. So bow down to the king. Kaio, I think, is somewhere. I don't know why he didn't take photos with the rest of the boys. But yeah. Awesome. I know obviously CJ's been singing Card's praises for quite a while now. And very boastful about it. Furia's been looking absolutely cracked in scrim, so awesome to see that. Also, CJ, you're built different. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, those boys are having a good time. And then as I mentioned, Gibbs stuff there. So out of everybody there, you've got Ground Zero Gaming, Renegades, Furia, G2, and Envy. Those are the 5 that are there. Dignitas is at another location. And then there is also Sandrock Gaming, who is still scrimming in KSA. Most of the teams will arrive at the absolute latest December 3rd. I have not seen any other stuff on teams bootcamping. I have not seen stuff on that from socials or anything else. And if they are, they're doing it secretly, but that is what is happening. Ground Zero at the same venue as them all? No, not to my knowledge. So a lot of teams going to be leaving over the next day or so. Most players, from my experiences, so like when I went to Ukraine, hopefully they don't have that long of a schedule, but there is usually the day before, because of the time zone difference, it's like a 6 to 8 hour time zone jump. Probably 6 hours is what they should expect if you're from the States. Anywhere from 8 if you're West Coast, 6 if you're Central, 5 if you're East Coast. They're going to leave the 2nd, December 2nd, fly all day, overnight flight, and then land. And it'll be most likely the 3rd early AM is when they'll arrive, or sometime in the afternoon, depending on where the flight is and who they're going to. So again, it's a handful or so of hours that we'll see a change, but that is going to wrap it up for all the stuff going on for Bootcamp. I'll try to keep you guys up to date on what's going on with the whole LAN bootcamp stuff. I don't know if all the teams are bootcamping in Sweden, but there might be some bootcamping from home. That is definitely possible. So with that said, chat, that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys do enjoy the content, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.